Okay, welcome to the Toffee TV Everton News Daily. On today's show, we're talking quickly about the managerial situation at Goodison Park. We're talking about a move for Joe Hart, and we're also talking about a possible link away from Goodison Park for John Stones this summer. Let's start with the Joe Hart one. I think that's the best place to start, isn't it? Joe Hart for £40 million. 40 million English pounds. Joe Hart's been rumoured to be an Everton target. 40 million. Who's he even a target for? We haven't even got a manager. 40 million pounds. If that was even something that was in the ether, leave it in the ether. 40 million for Joe Hart? No, thank you. Listen, at the moment, I said this, someone asked me before about players and stuff. Everton won't be signing anybody while they haven't got a manager. It's as simple as that. Joe Hart's an excellent goalkeeper. He's obviously the English number one. But 40 million quid, nah, you're all right. There's a lot of young German goalkeepers you can probably get. Liverpool have just got a decent one in Karius. You could probably get Horn or someone for about 8 or 9 million. Clayson at Ajax for about 10, 40 million for Joe Hart. No, thank you, sir. One of those rumours, file it with the other 4 million that have bounced up already when we haven't even got a manager. Moving on. John Stones has been linked today with being a possible target for Jose Mourinho. Probably the easiest transfer story to write this summer in terms of not needing any kind of brain cells or any kind of imagination to come up with that. Stones was very publicly courted by Jose Mourinho last summer, of course, while he was the Chelsea boss. Didn't get his man that time. Everton stood firm. Will they stand firm again? Who knows? Who knows if they're going to stand firm this time? It depends on the manager. A new manager might come in and say, I'm happy to sell him for 37.5 million plus Wayne Rooney, or 17.6 million plus Rooney and Juan Mata, or 3 million plus Tony Hibbert for David De Gea. Who knows what the new manager will want. But John Stones, listen, that was inevitable. That was inevitable. He was always going to be linked wherever Jose Mourinho went. I suppose the only way to avoid that link would have been if Mourinho would have came to Goodison Park, which may have happened, I believe, if LVG would have got Man United into the top four. Didn't happen. Mourinho's going there. John Stones, we will have to wait and see what happens on that one. Ped's just messaging me saying, do it on Facebook Live if you can. Already doing it, Pedro. In case you're watching. Well, we were going to finish the daily news with the managerial situation. Everton, of course, reported to be speaking to as many as 9 different managers. A couple of those seem to have fallen out of it today. We've seen Lucien Favre, if that's how you say his name. He apparently has signed a 3-year deal with Nice. So he won't be coming to Goodison Park to manage Everton. We've also, Unai Emery, the Sevilla manager, has said, I am good in Seville. That was a direct quote from him. Monchi had already laughed off rumours and reports that Emery may be ready to move to AC Milan. He said he already committed to Seville before the Europa League. So I don't really know where that left Everton, because we were led to believe he was interested in talking to Everton. Looks like he's now just going to remain at Sevilla at the moment, unless something changes on that. Ronald Koeman, still talking to Southampton. Must be one long conversation, just like, hey, this is fantastic, let's carry on. That was terrible. It was worse than Peds, but listen, it's Koeman, isn't it? Although the Echo printed the picture of him with an Everton shirt on yesterday, as if to say, like, well, there's some links there. Listen, Echo, he's not Robbie Keane. He didn't support Everton as a kid. But one man who has very much voted himself in publicly is Frank de Boer. Well, sorry, his brother continues to vote him in publicly to the Everton job. Ronald de Boer has said that Frank de Boer, it's a big job at Everton. It's a big challenge, but he is certain Frank de Boer would take that challenge if he was offered it. So it could be over to you, Farhad Moshiri. Another person linked with it today strongly, Manuel Pellegrini. For me, he will be a no. I know a lot of people are saying they want him. Personally, I don't want him. I think if you can't dominate with Manchester City's squad and billions and billions and zillions of pounds that they've got, you struggle to make top four. That, to me, isn't the right man for Everton. Just on a personal level, that's my opinion. I don't really want him. And another person who was caused a little bit of a stir when he pulled out of the Aston Villa race was David Moyes. He is rumoured to be being interviewed by Bill Kenwright and Farhad Moshiri for the Everton job. I don't think Everton would take Moyes back. I'm not saying David Moyes couldn't do a decent job at Everton. He'd done a decent job last time. I think he could do a good job given the money that he would have this time. He's got better players than he had. He's going to have more financial freedom. He may be a better manager for the two experiences he's had at United and Real Sociedad. He may also stop having that, love to try and get to Manchester United, his dream to get over there. That will have gone now because they'll never look at him again. But I just don't think he's right for Everton. I think we need to step away from that. We need to move forward with this. We need to move forward as a club. And I think that that's the way it is. That's the way we need to go. Whether it's Koeman, whether it's the Boer, whether it's someone from left field, Rudy Garcia, good manager, whether it's him, whether Thomas Tuchel phones us back and says, I wanted it 3 years ago, give me it now. Who knows? Gary Ward says maybe we'll hire De Boer's brother. We probably will because he will come with Frank if he gets it. Kieran Rothwell, I wouldn't have Moyes back either. Stephen Cowley, Rupert De Boer, what a name. Okay, that's it for the daily news today. Thanks to everyone for watching. Keep checking out our videos. We have now over 10,000 subscribers. Thank you very, very much for that. Absolutely fantastic support. We appreciate each and every one of you. Keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep telling your mates, keep interacting, keep watching, and I'll catch you next time on Toffee TV.